All right, so back on the Arron Spencer case. Now, this is not directly related to Spencer's case, but it is very closely related, as you will see. And this has to do with a Brian Duke. Now, I got this information from the McHenry Group, which I believe is a private investigations agency based out of Little Rock, Arkansas. And they received this information via FOIA request. So they got this from official documents. And Mr. Duke was previously a North Little Rock police officer. And in 1999, he was the subject of an IA investigation, internal affairs investigation. And during that investigation, the investigators learned that Mr. Duke, had frequent encounters with known prostitutes and organized prostitution agencies. He admitted to receiving discounts because he visited them so often. They learned that he was being dishonest and untruthful throughout the entire investigation, and he violated Arkansas criminal codes, patronizing a prostitute and hindering apprehension or prosecution. Now, Mr. Duke resigned rather than face the discipline for these actions, which I'm sure he would have probably been fired and decertified anyway. But he resigned and was decertified by the Arkansas Law Enforcement Standards and Training Commission. Now, fast forward to 2024, Mr. Duke was hired by none other than Lonoke County Sheriff John Staley. And his certification was reinstated. I'm not sure how, but it was reinstated, and he is now a fully sworn deputy for Lonoke County, patrolling the entire county. Now, the more surprising part about Mr. Duke is, if you want to say, well, that was 25 years ago, maybe the guy's completely changed, whatever. Well, less than 2 years ago, in 2022, Mr. Duke had to attend an addiction recovery program. So Mr. Duke has very serious issues. That's the least you could say. Very serious moral and ethical violations while he was a police officer previously, and even recently was obviously addicted to something. Now, I don't have anything against people that went through or go through addiction recovery programs. Most people that are addicted to substances are really good people. I worked narcotics for a very long time. I've been around these people. Most of them were good people, but they made bad decisions and continue to make bad decisions. However, you can't be in law enforcement dealing with those issues. You can't, for obvious reasons, a lot of reasons. And you can't tell me that Mr. Duke went through all of these, had these major issues with prostitution then, and then even recently was addicted to a substance. Mr. Duke has a long resume of very moral, ethical, bad decisions, very, very bad decisions. And he is definitely someone that should not be in law enforcement. Now, I know a lot of people look at prostitution and don't think it's such a bad thing. Well, let me tell you, it is. Most of these girls that participate in this are in some way or form trafficked. They are. They are forced into this one way or the other. I don't care how you want to look at it. That is the fact. If you want to go and research that more, please do, because I want more people understanding how serious that is. And when there is a demand for that, such as Mr. Duke was presenting back then, and more than likely has numerous times since then, considering his long resume of horrible decisions, it causes more girls to have to go into that. If there was no demand, these girls would not be trafficked. Simple as that. So these males are participating in that trafficking. They are. I don't care how you look at it. There are so many major issues in Lonoke County. And obviously, this is the same county where Arron Spencer has been charged and is facing prison for saving his daughter's life from a very bad guy. Chuck Graham, the district attorney in Lonoke County, and John Staley, the sheriff of Lonoke County, need to be voted out of office. These guys obviously have very big moral and ethic issues, along with probably participating in other things. It's just it's so crazy that one county has all of these issues. And at the center of it is this completely innocent man that saved his daughter's life. And he's paying the price right now. His daughter's already paid the price. She had to live through the trauma of what she had to go through time and time again. And as I've said in previous videos, if this goes to trial, which it is set to, she is going to have to relive those on stand. And that is not right. But this county obviously has major issues. And it starts at the top. People of Lonoke County need to watch these videos and research all of this and get these people out of